Talk to some people. Let's do this thing. Where's my where? Oh, Hello Kitty cup's dirty. We cannot have that. Oh my goodness. I I completely forgot to set up my audio. This audio is probably terrible right now. So let me plug you in. You guys, you guys can tell me if the audio is coming out. Uh, and we're gonna make some coffee. We're gonna make some coffee. All right, here we go. Uh, you got that on? Oh, I need to rinse this cup out more. It is time for Ray to do some dishes. I have been lazy. I've been working on my video. Haven't done dishes. Let's see. Rhoda. Hey, Rhoda. Good evening. Audio is good. Awesome. Audio is good. All good. Thanks, Neil. Robert. Appreciate it. Yeah, I forgot to plug in my wireless mic before I started. All right, Rhoda, you cook dinner. I'm gonna make coffee. All right, let's get some coffee going. What are we gonna go with? Just plain McCafe, McDonald's coffee. What do we get there? Got some Twix. Got some, got some, got some Twix coffee. Because you guys know that, like I have the palate of like a 10-year-old boy. Like if you can make it sweet, I'm all about it. Bad timing. Wife just arrived. Well, Robert, tell your wife I said hi. And wait, Rhoda, what are you cooking for dinner? Anything yummy? I mean, you're making it. I'm sure it's yummy, but oh, that smells good. If you ever get a chance to get you some Twix coffee, I say go for it. It is it is pretty. I mean, it doesn't taste like Twix, but the smell when it's I mean that's my favorite part of coffee is the smell. Like, and this coffee smells awesome. Rhoda's making chicken and veggies. Who is that? Arjum. Arjum says hi. Hey, Arjum. Wife just arrived. Time to toss coin. What? Okay, I don't. Oh, hey, James and Karen. You guys aren't still live streaming? Yeah, I, I was, I was watching James and Karen's live stream, and then I got some hankering to make some coffee, and I'm gonna try a little black. That's pretty good. And I mean, I'm drinking coffee in Hello Kitty cup, so just signed off. Okay. Well, I appreciate y'all coming over and checking me out. I'm not doing anything super exciting tonight. Pasta down. Just just doctoring up this coffee because I like it creamy and sweet. I'm gonna go with brown sugar. Oh, brown sugar. You make my coffee taste good. Yeah. Yeah, I'm putting 2 scoops. Don't judge me. I don't I don't get to have very many treats. So I like my coffee sweet. All right, let me come sit down over here with y'all. See what's going on. Okay, I'm still caught up. Geno's says hello. Hey, Geno's. What's my young Filipino friend doing tonight? You're not setting up your camera up on the rooftop with the wind blowing through your hair, your lustrous hair. So jealous of you, Geno's, with your flowing Filipino mane just blowing in the breeze. I'm sitting over here bald, drinking coffee out of a Hello Kitty cup. How's that fair? How's that fair, Geno's? Let me put on my glasses. Coffee is life. Well, I don't know. I never used to be like a big coffee drinker, but uh, since I came to the Philippines, like I don't know, something morphed. Maybe I don't know what it was, but like now I actually enjoy, having a cup of coffee. Maybe it was all the Filipino vloggers that were always talking about going to a coffee shop to get coffee, and maybe like they subliminally influenced me. It's like, you're coming to the Philippines, you got to drink coffee. It's a thing. Just go with it. So now, yeah, I drink coffee. Okay. Lisa says hello. Hello, Lisa Jones. LJ, what are you doing tonight? Or I don't know where you're at. Is it night for you or is it morning for you? Neil Neil says hoping to retire to Philippines from UK next year. That'll be awesome. Where are you planning on retiring? Do you have like a landing spot, like all picked out? How many times have you been to the Philippines? Like, tell me about you, Neil. Like, I am gonna just sit here, drink my coffee, and learn about you guys. Like, I make videos that I put out to, tell you about me and give information about my life and what I'm thinking, but there's no interaction there. I mean, yeah, you can, you know, put something in the comments, but I do live streams because like I'm genuinely interested in you guys and want to get to know each and every one of you. No Code says hi. I No Code, and maybe I should get. I need to get maybe my other video up. Hey, do I? Okay, I do. James and Karen. I need to get my other phone. Streaming the live stream. What? Hey, you stopped following me. My little robot friend stopped following. What's going on with you? He lost me. I'm gonna have to fire my little robot cameraman. Let me turn the volume down. There we go. And I'll go ahead and double tap that screen. Give myself a like. I like me. You guys like me too. Hit that like button. What's up? Uh, Neil said, never been. Not sure where I will land. Just happy to have uh, leave the UK hellhole. Well, I'm sorry that like it's been that bad for you, Neil. Uh, I genuinely hope that you find like all of the happiness that you are hoping to find in the Philippines. I know I did. Rhoda said, "What other provinces you've been through here in Philippines?" Me personally, well, I mean, I've been to Cavite, obviously, because I'm in Tagaytay. I've been in Manila. I've been to Oriental Mindoro. Um, like I've been to Calapan and then down to Bongabong, Anilao area. like down south, Oriental Mindoro, and that's pretty much the only place I've been until next month. In probably a little bit less than a month, I'm going to be heading off to go to Aklan and Rojas City, and then from there, I'm going to where am I going after that? I'm going somewhere. I'll think of it in a minute. Rhoda said, and where is your favorite? Neil says, thank you. Yeah, all the best, Neil, for sure. My favorite, I mean, it's where I'm at. Like, um, Cavite is going to be it for me. Um, I believe. I really believe that. Like, I'm hoping that it's going to be like Tagaytay the whole time. Like, I plan on venturing from here and going to other places, but for just day to day life and just the peace and quiet I found in Tagaytay, the weather, um, for everyday life, it's for me, it's hard to beat. Like, I don't sweat, and Tagaytay is a no sweat life. That is what I'm doing with it. Okay, let's see. Let me read on here. Nads Mixlog says, done subscribe and like. I'm watching from Philippines. Awesome. Permission to post. Do you have a channel? Yeah, go ahead. If you want to, if anybody in here that wants to, shout out their channel, like I'm here for it. I believe that, we should all support each other. Like, you know, people that are hungry for content about the Philippines, like there's no way that I can ever make enough videos to satisfy the desires of people to learn more and more about the Philippines. I know whenever I was in the US and going through my dark period and found content about the Philippines, like I was voracious. Uh, I watched everything about the Philippines. So like if you've got a channel and you want to make content, help people, entertain people, whatever your purpose, then I'm here for you. Like I just want everybody to be happy, live their best life, and do whatever makes them happy. That makes me happy. As Mary said hi. Nad's Mix Vlog said thank you. Let me see. We got a channel. Let's see. Go to channel. What do we got here? Uh, how many videos you got? Oh, you got 2,000 subscribers and 259 videos. Look, Nad's Log or little Nads. I'm not gonna judge you for your little Nads, but you guys go check out uh, little Nad's channel and give her some support. Like while I'm drinking coffee. Oh my goodness. But yeah, what was I talking about? Whenever I was in the States and I was just, you know, watching so much content. And even now, uh, even now that I'm here in the Philippines, like any of the YouTube vloggers that I follow, Let's see if that has sound. Let's see. We got sound now. Let's see if that helps. Do I got sound again? All good now. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Let me go plug this in. Maybe the charge was low on my charging case. Hopefully this other mic will do the trick for a while. There we go. We'll plug this in and charge up. Hey, my robot stopped following me. There we go. We got sound again. Now I can talk to you guys. All right, let me find out what Rose Life YouTube. YouTube is more of documenting my adventure for something to look back when I'm gray and old. But I would love new subscribers if they like. Oh, absolutely, Rhoda. Am I subscribed to you? Hold on. Go to channel. All right, I am subscribed to you, Rhoda. Well, let's see. And Nads, we got a. I went to your channel, but I don't. Yeah, okay. So yeah, so subscribe to Nads and to Rhoda. Raleigh Pugato, who are you? I'm me. My name's Ray. I'm more interested in who you are. Where are you from? Where are you from, Raleigh? What's going on with you? Rhoda said, "Thank you, Ray." Oh, no problem. Like I said, I'm gonna support the people that support me. That's just the right thing to do in my mind. Uh, Raleigh still wants to know who I am. What do you want to know about me, Raleigh? Be more specific. What do you what 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 is it that you want to know about me personally? And like I said, feel free to tell me like where you're from, what you're doing. NDYA, Jeff. Hey, Jeff. Hey, Ray. How's today? Man, Jeff, today has been relaxing. AVG, that's wait, don't tell me. Uh it's is it Martin? Yeah, Martin. Martin in Guam. Jeff said, "Nice." Yeah, no, yeah, today's like I stayed up I stayed up like really late last night finishing one of my videos. Uh and I said that I wasn't going to do any live stream until I finished that video because I kept getting distracted. Like I'd put it off. I'd, you know, uh, drag my feet. And yesterday I decided, like, I'm just going to buckle down and do nothing but make video all day. And it finally, it was probably around 1 o'clock in the morning when I finished. And I haven't published it as public yet. The video, it'll be within the next couple days. It's sitting unlisted, until it gets approval to be released. But it should be coming out in the next couple days. Uh, Jeff said, "Yeah, I hate editing." Am I subscribed to Jeff's channel? I'm probably like, I got to check on my other phone. Okay, all right, Jeff, we're subscribed. Naomi said, "Did you shave or something? Looks hotter than last time I attended a live. You cute little thing." No, Naomi. Actually, I'm a little scruffy right now. I need to shave. I got I got that I don't know. It's more than 5 o'clock shadow. I got all day shadow going on. Jeff said, "Oh, my channel sucked. Don't worry about something." That's okay, Jeff. Like, you know, I'll sub anyway, and like I sub people that haven't even made a video yet, because you never know. Like, one day they may decide that they want to actually do YouTube videos, and if that day ever comes, they'll have a subscriber, and I'll support them because they support me. Um, and you know, it doesn't matter if if you think your channel sucks. What matters is, like, if you enjoy doing it. If you like, I genuinely enjoy, like, learning about different things and ways to improve a video. And I'm trying, not to overdo it, like put too much glitz in my videos, you know, just to make them a little smoother, like a little more watchable. Uh, but like all the tricks and stuff, it's, I want to learn and maybe, do one here or there, but I'm definitely don't want to have a video that's like, I personally, I hate those videos that you see that it's just like, just a constant bombardment of like sound effects and things popping up everywhere. Um, like, it, those things are cool, like, for a little surprise. But when they're just constantly happening, it's just, I don't know, it's too much. It's like, like it was made for a, 5-year-old's attention span. And like, I'm never gonna, disrespect, my viewers' intelligence by thinking I've got to, put all of this, flashing lights to keep their attention. Like, I'd rather give them information. Uh, Jeff says, "I'm not chasing the views like most." Yeah, I'm not. I'm not chasing views, Jeff. Uh, I've always said, you know, like, there's basically three reasons I make videos. One, I enjoy the process. I like I said, I genuinely enjoy, being creative and learning new ways to make what's happening creatively in my head come out. It's not perfect, but I enjoy it. And number two is you guys. Like, not that you watching my videos, or I'm hoping that you're getting entertainment and content from my videos, but I'm just tickled that that people show up and talk to me, and I get to learn about different people and their lives and build a community, and you know support each other. Like, it's really cool to me. And then the third reason is, and I've always said, if I can just have an effect on one person's life, like maybe someone that was like me, that was miserable and found YouTube content that pulled them out of being miserable and led them to a life where they're happy. If I could do that to one person, like YouTube creators did for me, then it'll all be worth it. I don't care if I've got 0 view, if I just have 1 view, but it's that guy that changed his life and became happy because of some information or encouragement that I gave him, then that's what I'm about. All right. Martin says, bet Naomi was going through withdrawal for the past few days. That's funny. Yeah, I actually thought about it the other day. I was like, like, whenever I said, I'm not doing any any live stream until, you know, I get my video done. And I was thinking, yeah, I wonder what Naomi's gonna do. She probably has other live streamers that she goes and tries to make blush. That's what uh, Naomi says. Don't worry about the beard. Everyone likes a little stubble, especially when it's on you, sweetie. Well, thank you, Naomi. Jeff said, my opinion is do what you want. If you want likes and views, chase them. And I was actually telling someone this today. They were asking for advice, and they do like much more creative content than me. Like, their editing is next level. And let me what's it's Dad Bod in the Philippines. Like, you guys should check out his channel and see like the way that he edits videos and he plans them out and does everything, and it's all great. Like, it's great content. Um, well, it's great. I don't know how to say it. Anyway, um, it's it's visually it's very appealing. But I was telling him, it's like, he was asking, should I change my style to get more viewers, or should I, continue to do what I'm doing? And basically, my advice to him is it's what you want. I said, make videos for yourself, and if you enjoy your video that you make, then there's other people that are going to be like you, that will connect with you, kindred spirits. Like, I hope that all my subscribers, like what I like, because I make videos that I like and that I would want to see. And some people, they may not get it. They may not enjoy what I do, the videos I make. But that's okay, because those people aren't meant to be in my life. Like, I don't need a million subscribers. The fact that I have, 550 people that, want to watch my videos and talk to me, make comments and like my videos, and like, it's just awesome to me. I love it. Let me see. If you want to use, yep. Naomi said, "Who wouldn't support a hottie like you?" Thank you, Naomi. Naomi, if y'all didn't know, Naomi thinks I'm hot. I don't know why. Neil says, "Where are you in the Philippines?" I am in Tagaytay. Uh, it is currently what is. Let's see what the temperature is currently. Should be probably about 70. Okay, it's 76. It's 76 degrees right now in Tagaytay, and should get down around 71, 70 degrees tonight. Like, I never hardly ever use aircon here. That's why I picked it. Like, I love the cooler weather here in Tagaytay. Rhoda says, make content that you yourself would love to watch and people to learn from it. You're good. Absolutely. That's exactly how I feel, Rhoda. It's like, you know, um, I always say that if you are genuinely yourself, then you're going to naturally attract the people that are supposed to be in your life, the people that get you. And that's all I'm looking for. I'm just looking for guys like you that, you know, get me, I get you, and, you know, we're there to support each other, to tell a few jokes here and there, and, just enjoy each other's company. Uh, 100%. Oh, I'll say hi to myself. How about that? Naomi, although I do have my old man on Reddit, same thing, kinda. They're a lot more freaky. Haha. Yeah, well, I can imagine, Naomi. You probably like, you know, you know how I am. I'm a little more reserved. Like, I, you know, I know, like in my heart, I know that you do a lot of this flirty stuff, just to make me blush, just to get a reaction from me, and that's the way I take it, and it's all in good fun. Um, but uh, Martin said, "Man, 76 sounds good. It's hot as balls here." Naomi, 76 degrees Celsius. No, Naomi, come on. You know it's not 76 degrees Celsius. And that what is that? Probably like 20, 24, 25. I can't do the conversion in my head right now. But just needless to say, it's you know nice and cool. Like we need to go on a road trip. Let's see. Hold on. Let me hold on. Let's see if I can switch. Wait, stop doing that. Let me see if I can switch this camera around without hitting the mute button. But yeah, I got my window open, letting the breeze in, and it's a beautiful night. And the guy, I hear somebody over there singing. Where are they at? It's like off in the distance over that way, where those lights are. Maybe I need to go over there and show them how to party. I don't know. Let me switch this back around. But yeah, it's got the window open and got the breeze coming in, and it's just awesome. Oh my goodness. Oh, this thing stopped following me. So Martin, it's hot as balls in Guam. How's things been going there? And remind me again how long you have left in Guam. Naomi, turn the camera around. Let me see your cute little face. All right, Naomi, I'm back. Martin says, when my wife sings, it sounds like she's slaughtering cats. Yep. Yeah, that sounds like me. But I don't know. I don't know if it would sound like I'm slaughtering cats because, I mean, you hear my voice. There's no way I'm getting to the whatever octave like dying felines would sound like. Yeah, I can't hit that note. There's no way. Like you know, I've got that. I don't know, kind of gravelly, whiskey and cigarette type voice. Martin says that's what I'm working on, trying to get out of here in a year. Okay, yeah, in a year. I I couldn't remember like the timeline. I knew that you were wanting to move on. Like you know, you don't like I don't think a lot of people really believe me when I'm talking about connecting to like people that are spending time with me. But I remember uh, you know anything people tell me, um, and I've always been like that. Like if we have a conversation about something, you never have to ask me in the future. Hey, do you remember what I said? No, I remember. Like the only thing that I'm bad with, uh, I'm kind of bad with dates. Uh, yeah, I think that's just a man thing, forgetting anniversaries and birthdays and stuff like that. Like, I'm terrible with like you know, dates like that. And I used to be bad with people's names, um, but you know, uh, I have a habit now. Like whenever I meet someone, I make it a point to like use their name as much as possible, uh, until it sticks. So if you know, if I meet someone, it's like, "Hi, my name is Mike." I'm like, "Hey, Mike. So, Mike, how's it? Like, what do you like to do for fun, Mike?" And you know, even though I'm speaking to them directly, and you know, using their name might seem extraneous. Like for me, it's kind of necessary because if I don't, you know, get that stuck in my head, then it it's hard for me to remember names. Uh, let's see, where are we? Wait. Where are we at? All right. Jeff said, haha, I stepped away a minute and it is 44:45 here. 44:45 degrees. That's cold. Yeah, I don't like to. I mean, I would rather be cold than hot. Naomi, oh, the way you just casually lean back against the pillows is so hot. Well, that is my goal in life, Naomi, to be casually hot. That is whenever whenever people used to ask me as a kid, you know, what do you want to be when you grow up? I would always say, I want to be casually hot. So let's see. Martin says, Guam isn't bad. I'm just a bit sick of it. Oh yeah, I get that. I mean, I don't know. I don't know that I'll ever get sick of the Philippines, but uh, you know, I'm definitely gonna, you know, visit so many places, and then, you know, from there, if I ever get, you know, where I'm feeling, you know, kind of blasé, then, you know, I'll go see Japan or Thailand or definitely New Zealand because if you guys have watched me any at all, you know I got a thing for penguins, and it is my goal before I die to see penguins in the wild, like the little, like with the flippers, and like penguins just make me happy. Just looking at penguins makes me happy. So definitely going to New Zealand to see penguins. Rhoda, sharp memory, that's great. Absolutely. Forgetting dates will get you in trouble. LO. Yeah, that it definitely can. And like, I mean, you know, it's it's always been like there's only like even my family members, um like I'd have a hard time remembering my mom's birthday or my dad's birthday. Remember my sister's birthday because it was the first. She was a New Year's baby, so I could remember that. uh I have a niece was born on Valentine's Day. I remember hers. A niece that was born on April Fool's Day, and she's like I always call her Dork. So that one's easy to remember. Uh, my grandmother on my dad's side was a leap year baby, so I remembered her birthday. But it would have to be something that was memorable for dates for me to remember birthdays. Uh, Naomi, well, you remember my name. Seems like that memory ain't even half as bad. Jeff says 45 Celsius. Oh, that's hot. Still not as hot as this conversation at times. Yeah, thank Naomi for that. Naomi is just he's totally casually hot. At least ever since the first time I accidentally scrolled onto his live. Well, Naomi, I'm I'm glad that you were just scrolling at the right time. Like, you know, you were meant to be my live stream stalker. And and you know, like I said, if once people are in a one of my live streams, you know, once or twice, then and have any kind of meaningful conversation, like yeah, they're locked in. Uh, I you know I'm not lying when I say I genuinely enjoy like meeting you guys and you know having a visit. Sometimes I get you know sometimes it gets hard for me when the chat kind of dies down a little bit to think of something to keep saying and you know to it's hard for me to have a one-sided conversation. So you guys tell me something. What should we talk about? You guys can help me come up with like my next like long form video idea. Like what kind of information about the Philippines would you like to know? And because I enjoy doing like research and like uh like for my healthcare video, like I researched the heck out of it, and pretty much all my videos where I'm giving like information, you know, people that find useful, like I I dig pretty deep because you know people can go anywhere to find information, and if you can do all that research for people, because YouTube is like the second biggest search engine in the world. Like people that want to know something, if they don't go on Google, they go on YouTube and they search for whatever it is that they're trying to find out. And you know, and that's all I'm trying to do is just gather information that someone might need to know one day and put it in an entertaining delivery method to give them the information that they want. Um, what's going on here? Naomi, been locked in for a while, then don't think anyone could ever scroll past this hot ass man without doing a double take. Double take. Double take. What are you talking about, Naomi? I am not that hot. Like I appreciate it. Uh, I used to always um, I used to always get hit on by homosexual men, and I have no problem with what anybody does in their life. I always say, hey, if you're happy, I'm happy. If it's not hurting me, and it brings happiness to your life, be happy. But regardless of that, um, apparently I am like a gay guy magnet. Like gay guys love me. I don't know why, and I was never the type, like, I was never the macho type that a gay guy would you know give me a compliment and then oh, what are you? Why are you saying that to me? You think I'm gay? There's no need in all that. Like I just say thank you. I mean, another human being thinks I'm attractive. Why am I going to get mad at that? I'm flattered, but not interested. And that was kind of my standard answer for that. The only problem is like a lot of like men are just that way to begin with. Like I can sympathize with like women that get hit on at the bar by a guy that won't take no for an answer and keeps going on, well, like going on and on, that well, what's your problem, why won't you talk to me? Well, because she's not interested. You're just not her type, whatever it is. But I would get that same thing with like gay men. Like they would be hitting on me, and I'd tell them, I'm flattered, but I'm not interested. I'm straight, you know, and and they would keep on. Like I had one gay guy tell me, is like, I don't know how to say this in a way that could be on YouTube, but uh, uh, basically he said, well, you don't have to be gay to enjoy fellatio. I'm like, what? Like, come on, like that's enough. Like you've crossed the line. But anyway, um, yeah, gay guys love me, and apparently Naomi. So let's see. I totally have something you should do. Lean back while holding the cup, not by the handle though, and take off those glasses. Like Naomi, what are you now? Like my live stream director. All right. Okay, this is the live stream shot. Oh wait, I gotta have my glasses on. All right. So this is the scene or the shot directed by Naomi. All right. So lean back, coffee cup, not by the handle. Maybe I'll look that way wistfully and then take off my glasses and lean into the camera. There you go, Naomi. There's your shot. Cut. Neil said, "Would you ever consider travel to Cambodia?" Yeah, absolutely. Um, you know, pretty much everywhere. And when I was growing up, like Asia, any parts of Asia or Southeast Asia, like didn't have any interest in me. It's like I had no interest in ever going. And now that I'm an adult, like I want to see everywhere in Asia. Like it fascinates me. Um, Maybe it's like, like your taste buds. Like I know when I was, like when I was a kid, like when all of us were kids, when we were kids, we didn't like broccoli. And nobody, but me now, like I love broccoli. Like I would I would eat broccoli like every other meal. I love broccoli. But as a kid, I'm not eating broccoli. And so maybe, not only do our taste buds change as we get older, but also like our experiential taste buds, like wanting to experience things that you didn't want to experience as a kid. I don't know. I'm rambling. Jeff said, I got to run. Have a great day. Have a great day, Jeff. If I missed you before you left, the girls definitely love you. Wait. Have you too, baby? At least me. Well, thank you, Naomi. Marcia, greetings and blessings, Ray, and to everybody in the chat. Hey, Marcia. Ray, how are you feeling since you weren't feeling well as last week? Glad to see you again. Thank you so much. Yeah, no, much better. Yeah, you could. I mean, you were probably there whenever. Like, I did some live streams when I was sick, and it sounded like I swallowed a frog. I mean, my voice is, always, kind of got that froggy quality, but this was even worse. I was congested and had it was running fever, body aching, and that lasted at least 3 days. But yeah, no, I've fully recovered. Like I've been feeling good. I haven't been doing live streams lately because, like I said, I wanted to buckle down and finish the video I was working on. Marcia said, "Fruitful and purposeful day to everyone." Absolutely. Where are you from, Marcia? I don't know like I've ever found out where you're from. Neil says, I'm told Cambodia food is far better than in Philippines. You know, and I don't wanna, you know, badmouth the food in the Philippines, but um, like for me, it wouldn't be that hard. I mean, uh, there's only a handful of Filipino dishes that I really enjoy. Then there's another section of Filipino dishes that I'll eat. You know, not my favorite, but I'll eat it. Uh, and then there's other Filipino dishes that's just no, I don't want any part of it. Like I'd rather just drink water. But and you know, and that's it's probably true with a lot of Asian dishes that use like a lot of soy sauce because I just don't like soy sauce. I don't like soy sauce or oyster sauce or fish sauce or I don't know. Just not doesn't fit my taste buds. But let me see what way. But now, you know, I'm sure Cambodian food is probably has some overlap with Vietnamese food. Like I love pho. Uh, let's see. Nama, did you remember to watch Miller's Girl, the little movie I recommended last time? Bet you forgot. LOL. I don't remember you saying anything about Miller's Girl, and I remember everything. Like I know someone told me to watch a movie called Demon Hunter, and I haven't got a chance to watch that. I don't watch a lot of movie, but Miller's Girl, haven't heard of it. I'll look. I'll try and look it up and give it a shot at some point. I won't forget it if I forgot it before. Hey, big glasses girl, laughing at me. I call Isa big glasses girl because she wears these. She's got like a little bitty face and big glasses. Marcia, looking and sounding much better. Thank goodness. Some good rest and relaxation was needed. Absolutely. Naomi said, "Don't say that. You were totally hot even when you were sick." Well, thank you, Naomi. Marcia, Jamaica, Ireland, but living in New York. Okay. So you lived in or were you born in Jamaica and moved to Ireland and then New York, or like what was the progression? Um, I've never been I've never been to either one of those places. I haven't been to Jamaica or Ireland. Um, I don't know that I don't know that I've ever really wanted to go to Jamaica, um, but I definitely wanted to go to Ireland. Uh, like that's my kind of scenery. Like I'm not it's I know it's you're gonna say why are you in the Philippines, but like I really don't like sand. Sand freaks me out. Like I don't like getting like sand like on the beach and your hands are a little wet and then you get sand on your hands and you're all like I'm always wiping because I don't like it's the gritty feeling. It just it's like nails on a chalkboard for me. It's like whenever I'm making like fried chicken or something and get flour. I don't like flour on my hands. Like whenever I make something like that I'm breading, like I constantly have like a damp rag where I can wipe my hands off. Anyway, so yeah, I kind of got a thing about grit on my hands. Mm, okay, I guess. I thought I was talking for a while, but so what else y'all want to know about me? I I've got a penguin fetish, and I don't like gritty stuff on my hands. What else is there to know? I'm an open book. And I drink coffee out of a Hello Kitty cup because I'm manly like that. Oh, I need to, let's see. Wait, where are we at? Okay. Marcia, born in Ireland, went to school in Jamaica until after high school, went back to Ireland. And since I am grown up, New York is home until my beach home is ready for early retirement. That's awesome. Marcia. Did I talk to you again about being in Ireland and you've got uh, like auburn hair with green eyes? Because I had mentioned like whenever I was a kid, like I always thought Irish women were hot, the ones that had red hair and green eyes, and their accent, like Irish women, Irish redheads. And I think you told me you had auburn hair or something like that. Anyway, uh, Neil, how old are you? Asking for Naomi. 56. I was 56 this past February. Um, and it kind of sucks because, like, of course, nobody wants to get older, but, you know, I don't know. 56 is just kind of a blah age. Like, I liked being 55. It's like, you know, hey, I'm double nickel, 55. It's, you know, it's like being 21 or, you know, 40 or 50 or 18 or there's like those kind of milestone ages. But 56 is just, yeah, it's just another year. But I'm going to try and make 56 special. 56 is going to be a special year. Marcia says, trying to leave the snow behind. Absolutely. Well, of course, it snows in New York too. Alice with 2 exclamation points says hi. Hi, Alice. Got to get that emphasis. Alice. Double exclamation point. Uh, Neil says, I'm 54 and hating getting old. Absolutely. But Neil, Neil, I just did all that thing about, remembering every detail. And now I'm trying to remember if you've ever told me where you're from. Like, do you live in the Philippines now? Planning on coming to the Philippines? I think you told me, and I feel bad because it's not coming to me right now. But, like, my whole point was, uh, when you're in the Philippines, when you finally get a chance to get to the Philippines, uh, you'll stop feeling old. And I don't mean that as like, you know, chasing young women or anything like that. Is just, I don't know, just having like that reduction in stress. Just, I don't know, like stress makes you feel old, and not having stress, um, like it does wonders for how you feel. I'm over here, robot dude. Come here. Where are you going? Come here. My little robot friend is being weird. Marcia said, "LOL, no red hair, but black hair, chocolate queen." I hear you. Okay. Many times the Ireland and Caribbean accents does come out, and many folks do a double gum look. What's a double gum look? Is that like a double mint gum? Looking flabbergasted. Marcia just got people all flabbergasted. That's a fun word, flabbergasted. Well, that's awesome, Marsh. I'm definitely gonna check out your channel at some point after when I'm not doing live stream. Neil, UK, yeah, hoping to retire Philippines next year. Man, that's awesome. Like, you know, I tell people all the time, like, I don't care what age you are. Um, I tell my nephews that are, barely in their 20s. I'm like, don't buy anything. Like, save money, put money away, put money in investments, and then when you get into your 40s, then you'll be in a position to retire and enjoy the rest of your life. Like, you don't need more stuff. Like, you need more time. Like, more time just being happy. That's what you should do with your life. Not try to make more money, or like make enough money where you get to a point where you can live the rest of your life just being happy. It doesn't have to be extravagant. Just, you know, it's like, hey, I have food every day, got a roof over my head, like, no stress. I'm happy. And like, I just want that for everybody. Anyway, Martin said, "Wait till you get 60, then you'll know what sucks." Yeah, I'm creeping up there, Martin. Marcia said, "I agree. Looking forward to 50 and the sunshine 24/7 and have lazy days." Absolutely. Like, and that's the thing. It's like you can do what you want. Um, my life is a vacation. And speaking of vacations, you know what I always hate? Like, going on a cruise is not a vacation for me. I'm just going to give you some more insight into like the way I think about things. Because when you go on a cruise, you're on a schedule. And to me, vacation has nothing to do with the schedule. Like, if you go to, the cruise goes to an island, and maybe that's why I never want to go to Jamaica, because most of the Jamaica trips was like going on a cruise to go to Jamaica, and then you got to leave when the ship leaves. And I just don't like that whole idea of like being bound to someone else's schedule on my vacation. Anyway, little sidetrack. Forgot where I was going with that, but Naomi, you're super hot at 56, sweetie. I like older men, especially when they're you. Well, thank you again, Naomi. Marcia, yes, double mint gum. Yeah, I remember the double mint twins. I'm old enough. Let's see. Triplets. Big like done, my friend. Thank you, thank you. You guys, like, I watched some of your fishing videos, uh, and I think I want to say that I was playing one, and don't take offense, but I fell asleep and just let it play because it was a long video. And um, you might want to think about doing some editing, because the long period of the video is just like going out on the boat, and just like the sound of the engine with the water, and just the drone of the engine. And I just fell asleep. I just let the engine drone, fell asleep. But um, but yeah, I watched some of the fishing videos. It was more driving to fishing locations than fishing in your videos that I saw. Maybe I just watched the wrong videos. You'll have to point me in the direction of the video where you catch the like monster fish. Neil said, "I've got a small private pension and small inheritance, so I'm making the move rich in time and not money 100%. Absolutely. Like, you don't need to, you know, be wealthy over here. And, there's, and you know what gets me is these expats that, say, well, yeah, if you were rich, you wouldn't come to the Philippines. And to me, that's just BS. Like, uh, it's just be like, yeah, they can afford to live anywhere. Like, that's not my criteria. Like, the Philippines, like, I enjoy the vibe, the people. I love me in the Philippines. I don't know that I would be able to say that any place else. I love visiting other places and seeing different cultures and everything else, but I love being me in the Philippines. And that wouldn't change no matter how much money I had. Like, I'm still going to be me. The Philippines is still going to be the Philippines. And as long as, like, I enjoy who I am in the Philippines, why would I go anywhere else? Just because I had a lot more money. I mean, it's great that I can live here on a lot less money, but that's not the reason why I'm here. Anyway, you start rambling there. Marcia said, "Put me on a beach or with the locals. No cruise for me. I'd rather let that ship miss me." Absolutely. That's what I say. You know, I always said, like, if I go on a cruise, like, you know, I have this philosophy that there are trip people and there's destination people. All right. So, uh, trip people are the type of people that, buy a motorhome and, drive across the country and stop at different places. Like, it's all about the trip. I am not a trip person. Like, that's boring to me. I want to, wherever it is that I want to be, like, I want to get there as quickly as possible and then enjoy wherever that is. I'm a destination person. Like, I want to get to my destination so I have as much time to enjoy the place that I want to be and then go back home. But these people that, you know, that take a week to get to some place to stay a week and then take a week to come back, like, I'd rather take a day, spend 3 weeks where I want to go, and then a day back. Forget all this, you know, driving cross country nonsense. Like, that's not a vacation to me. That's like having to stop to get gas. That's responsibility. Like, I gotta watch out for other motorists, and like, I don't need that. I don't need that kind of drama in my life. I just want to be where I want to be and enjoy being there. Anyway, well, I'm rambling. I forgot what I was talking, where I was with all this. Uh, Martin said, "If I was rich, I'd already be there." Absolutely, Martin. Like, Neil said, "Expat saying you need $2,000, talk BS." Yeah, and I don't know if you watched my budget video, and I said that it depends on your lifestyle choices, and I made like a kind of a more fluid budget where like some people are not going to spend as much in certain categories as they will in others, and a budget's fluid. Like, I believe a single person has like can have like a what I believe is like a very comfortable life around $1,500 to $1,600 a month. It's not going to be extravagant and living in the lap of luxury, but having a nice, secure place to live, and pretty much whatever food you want to eat, and you know being able to take a trip every once in a while, then like to me that's comfortable. I don't know. Let's see. Martin said, I think it all depends on the person and how you handle your money and if you're willing to compromise on Western standards. Well, yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's um, like for me, um, like Western standards is overrated. Um, like there are things in the U.S. or in Western countries that I will indulge and spend more money to get. Stuff like cheese. You know, like local cheese, not as good. I don't know, but my point is, like, people in the West are spoiled with, all of uh, all of the indulgences that are available in the West, and when you're over here and some of those things that were just taken for granted in, like, for me, for the US, things that I take for granted in the US, now I have a deeper appreciation for. When I do have those things, then it means something. It's kind of like um, being in love. When you have someone that's telling you, like, I love you 200 times a day, it kind of loses its meaning. But then you have that person, it's like you have a deep connection with, and you may only hear, like, I love you, once a month, but it's at a certain time and it's special. And I guess that's where I'm going with some of these Western amenities that we're so used to in the West, that when you do have those things here, then it's more special. But you don't have to have it every day, because then it's not special, if that makes sense. Anyway, I was rambling there. I was rambling. Marsh said, I have the Philippines on the travel list for next year. I am subscribed to so many Philippines families via YouTube since 2018. I can't wait to connect with each of you. You too, Ray. Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, all of y'all should come to Tagaytay. If y'all come to Tagaytay, if you haven't, you know, connected with me on Facebook, make sure you do that. Send me a friend request. I accept all friend requests, and up until, I'm talking to you, Naomi, until some woman starts just bombarding my messenger chat with all this "hey cuties." Like, I don't have time for all that. Just you know. Anyway, Marsha said, "Reminder to stay connect with each other. Channel as we support, encourage, advise, inspire, motivate each other. Thank you all for showing up. Shining love, kindness to each other channels." Absolutely. Like, I mean, you've heard from me many a time. I'm definitely for supporting, you know, anybody else that wants to, create something to share with the world. Like, it's awesome. Neil said, I will watch your budget video. You seem a great, honest guy. Thank you, Neil. Yeah, and I'm still fairly new with YouTube, and I've been trying to get better and better. Actually, my budget video was actually you know, my budget video did better than every other video I ever put out combined. Like my budget video has, like over 11,000 views, and like it did really well. But it's probably not my best video. Like my healthcare video was probably like a little bit better because I try to get a little bit better with each video that I do. And so eventually, like my skill with editing and making things look better, is going to grow over time. And I appreciate you guys being here at the beginning of that journey. Naomi said, "Yeah, great, honest, hot guy." Well, because Neil, I know that's why you're here because of all this hotness. Naomi, you're so silly. Marcia, agree. Budget, smart and simple living is good. The amount of money I'm paying to live in New York, I can live, thrive anywhere as long as I have a backyard to plant my fruit trees and the beach is near. Absolutely. Naomi said, "You got a Facebook? I didn't even know. Gonna follow you soon, maybe." Okay. Yeah, my Facebook has always been in my channel description. So you go to look at my channel, look at the description, you can find my Facebook. And like I said, I accept all friend requests and until they, start, like spamming my messenger inbox, and then no. Let's see. Marsha Ray, I would definitely check out your budget video. Thank you, Marsha. Wait. Oh, SK. I watch your full version of channel. Don't need to edit. I'm not following SK. But it sounds like a compliment, so thanks. Yeah, I like I said, I like to try and learn new things with each new video that I make, and eventually I'll get to the point where, you know, like some things will work in a video, and some things are better, just being left off. You know, like sometimes you can just do too much in a video, and then it just becomes distracting because, like I said, people are there for the information. Like if you're providing, good information, you know, in a moderately entertaining way, so that you know it's not boring watching that, because nobody wants to watch, uh, you know, even no matter how good the information is, if they're just monotone voice and telling you the information like a robot. Like, no matter how bad you want that information, you're probably going to try and find it somewhere else because that's just boring. Nobody wants to watch that. You are already part of my life. Well, you're part of my life too, SK. What what have you been up to? Huh? SK. S you think the women are all over me? SK. That's that's the player right there. Let's see. Where? How long have I been on? I can't even tell. How long has this thing been running? Going on 80 minutes. Uh, I got 13 likes. That's what I can see. Is that right? Oh, somebody hitting the heart. It's probably Naomi. Naomi spamming the heart button. I know she is. Neil said SK got the stamina. That's that's right. SK just living the life. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do tonight. I might I might check out Miller's. What is it? What was it, Naomi? Miller's Girl. Miller's Girl. I think that's not some. That's you're not trying to get me to watch some kind of porn, are you? Is this a trick? Are you trying to trick me, Naomi? But I'll try and look up Miller's Girl. Naomi say, "Yep, it's me." Yeah, she's spamming the hearts. SK, you make me laugh, happy, sometimes cry, very emotional. I'm drinking vodka, watching your channel now. Well, cheers, SK. In fact, the you know the fact that you're here, I will raise a glass with you. But I don't like vodka though. This is I'm gonna break out some. It's gunpowder gin. This is like the best. When your gin comes with a cork, it's when you know it's good stuff. But I'll just pour me a little snort. Since SK is here, I will raise a glass with him. I already had some coffee, so now I'll have a little sip of gin, just so SK is not drinking alone. But yeah, I've never liked vodka. Um, like to me, vodka is like the vanilla of alcohols. To me, it doesn't really have any kind of character on its own. Like you got to add something to vodka to make it something. Whereas like a good whiskey or a good gin, and I only drink, when I would drink, it's only like top shelf, and it's not necessarily that I'm a snob when it comes to alcohol, but the fact is, like, I rarely drink. So if, when I do have like a little, like this, I haven't, I can't think of the last time I had a drink like this. It's been, you know, couple weeks at least. Can't remember when I did that live stream when I was having a drink, but um, I rarely drink. So when I do, it's going to be something very good. And so I like really good gin, like with I like the botanicals. It's like drinking a bouquet, like, they got flowers in there and stuff. And then I like, a good whiskey. Um, got a lot of character. Uh, Naomi, drink again, please. Anyway, cheers, sir. Cheers, SK. That is good stuff. Mercedes says good evening. Good evening, Mercedes. How are you tonight? Um, what's what's going on with you? I don't know if I trying to see who is still here. I know Naomi's still here because got hearts going all over the place. And SK, I truly respect you. I truly respect you too, SK. Like, um, you know, one day I'm trying to remember. I know that you're in the Philippines. Remind me again, like what area you're in, uh, and I would definitely meet up and have a coffee, have a beer, have whatever beverage you want, because I'm sure I'll be somewhere in your area at some point. Because I plan on um, drink moderately. Absolutely. Yeah, I always drink moderately. Like I said, I have, you know, one drink every, I don't know, whenever the mood hits. The mood doesn't hit very often. Um, and then I'll drink like at a social kind of occasion. But like if y'all have seen my shorts from my birthday this past February when I was in the province and we were doing karaoke and I was drinking tequila, then I like to have a good time you know when there's something to be social about. But I've never. Also, yeah, Miller's Girl is a little spicy. Check it out. I knew you were trying to. I knew you were trying to get me to watch some kind of porn, Naomi. But I was gonna try and look on it on like the streaming services. I have a feeling it's not gonna be on there. But but I think we're probably we're probably winding down. I don't know. Wait, what happened? Also, good guess for something that I recommend. Haha. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. Doesn't surprise me, Naomi. But I am getting. Wait, why is this robot following my butt? Hey, wait. My face is up here. Where you at? Where you at? Follow me. I think Naomi hacked my little robot guy, and is following my butt. Wait, what are you doing now? This My robot is going crazy. Naomi, did you hack my robot? Robo getting all the angles. Yep, I love it. Yeah, you didn't hack my robot, did you, Naomi? I'm gonna I'm gonna be suspicious if it starts zooming. I'm looking a little chunky on film. They say the camera adds 10 pounds. Look at that. Look. Yeah, got a little belly to hold on to. I I hate. I'm like my shirt's all wrinkled. Keep it tight. All right. we ran out of comments. I don't have anything to, don't have anything to talk about. Well, you guys, I think I asked earlier, like for you guys to give me some sort of video ideas for like what to make my next video about. Mercedes may ask, if you don't mind, where's your family? My family is in the U.S. Um, I have three brothers and a sister there. Um, my father's still alive. Um, I've got tons of nieces, mostly nieces. Like my sister, she had all girls. They're all my dorks. And then, of course, I got nephews. I even have just recently, uh, my oldest brother's daughter's daughter had a daughter, so I have a great great niece. That's great. Makes me feel old, but yeah, I have a great great niece. Like I have my niece, then a great niece, and then a great great niece. So I am a great great uncle. Jim is a booty warrior. You go, Jim. Attack that booty, you warrior. I I support I support you in your war effort. what Whatever makes you happy and love being who you are, I'm here for it. I always say I'm an ass magnet. I actually have a picture on my phone of it's like a donkey, and like the legs are shaped like a magnet, with a donkey head and a donkey tail. And anyway, I used to have a T-shirt that was like that, and I haven't been able to find it again. So I made my own design, and eventually I'm gonna make T-shirt. I might, if once I get monetized and all that, like I might just make up a whole bunch of ass magnet T-shirts. And you know, if you guys want an ass magnet T-shirt, uh, Jim says you're a handsome man. I just liked and subscribed. Thank you, Jim. I appreciate you. I'll. Do you have a channel? Let me see. Let me see. Uh, Jim. Jim, what is up with this? Look, Jim. You got 2 subscribers. Look, boom. Now you got 3. You got 3 subscribers, Jim. If you ever decide to put out any kind of video, I'm gonna be there for you. Let's see. Neil said, "Do you drive a car in the Philippines?" No, I do not drive a car. Um, I have a driver. I have a Philippines driver's license. I could drive a car, but it's I can. It's so easy for me to get around where someone else is driving that I just don't feel the need to drive. Um, you know, I I think that driving is kind of like more of a control thing, like wanting to be in control, and I've given all that up. Like I don't need to be in control. I'm okay just going with the flow, uh, like just allowing life to happen. I don't have to control any aspect of it, and so that's kind of my little philosophy on driving. I just um, I drove a lot of like there. there's been a lot of years in my life when I actually drove as a profession. Like I drove, 18 wheelers before. Uh, I spent time driving a cab, and I definitely have stories from that period in my life. But um, and then being AC service, like I used to drive everywhere. Had a company, AC truck, and driving to different businesses or different people's houses to work on the air conditioning. So I've driven enough in my life. I don't mind, being a passenger. Doug says, how's it going with the wash hours for YouTube? The last time I checked, I think I was right around 1,600 watch hours. So got a little ways to go. Glasses up on cap. Take a hit, please. It's so hot. Okay, Naomi. Like all these things will happen organically. Like uh, Naomi thinks she's like the director of my live stream. Jim H. SK, 3 months left before I fly to Cebu. I'm getting high. You do you, SK. Um, it's like it's never been my thing. I'm like 150% pro legalization because, again, like I said, whatever makes people happy, like I'm happy for them. I wouldn't, presume to say just because something isn't for me doesn't mean that it's not for someone else. So who am I to say, you know, you know, whatever makes someone happy, I'm happy for them. Is what I'm getting at. Uh, uh, but I like nicotine. That's that's my drug of choice. I think nicotine is like the greatest drug in the world. Like if you Googled like the effects of nicotine, and see, nicotine on its own isn't as bad. It's always like in the delivery system with like smoking and all that. But anyway, like the effects of nicotine is it makes you calm and alert. And if there's two things that I would like to be at all times, it's calm and alert. So, but it's nice when you're, what is it, watermelon lime. Um, it's good when you get your nicotine that tastes like watermelon lime. Neil said, I'm going to binge watch your videos to gain the knowledge on Philippines. This is my first live. Okay. All right, Neil. Like, man, I appreciate you. Um, and, you know, feel free to, in any of my videos to, put a comment in there and, tell me what you liked, what you didn't like. I answer every single comment uh, in my videos, good or bad. I just appreciate, when people want to interact and like I'm making these videos for you guys. So, when you guys tell me, what you want to see more of, then that's what I'll do. Uh, Naomi, wait, I got one more movie recommendation for you. Secretary 2002. All right, Naomi. Like, you know, like Naomi is trying to get me to watch like Pornhub or something. But um, why don't you talk about something different, Naomi? How is school going? How are you doing at university? Is your grades good? Like, You need to study, girl. Stop chasing after older men. Mercedes, until what time you signing off? I don't really have any sort of plan, Mercedes. I pretty much never really have a plan with my live streams. Like, um, uh, I'm hanging out with you guys. As long as there's people that want to hang out and chop it up, have a few laughs. I'm here for it. Uh, Neil, do you ever explore the provinces? Yeah, I've. If you watch like some of my very first videos, this is before like I really even planned on having a YouTube channel. Like I was just had my phone and in vertical mode and just walking around in the province. Uh, I got a video of like me taking a shower, like pouring the Tabo, dipping in the bucket of water and dumping it over my head. I was just doing like silly videos back then. Um, but yeah, no, I've been in the province with no air conditioning and no internet, you know, chickens running around everywhere. It's not something I would want to do full time, but as far as like going and experience different places, yeah, I love it. Um, you know, I always like to go, visit different type of places and see different things. Naomi says, I don't know, LOL. I got to go home and take those pics in the little thong I told you about for the Scotland guy. He rested up for that. Okay, well, whatever makes you happy, Naomi. You got your Scotland lingerie photo guy. Uh, Mercedes says, "What time is your live stream?" Again, Mercedes, uh, like you've got me confused with a guy that schedules his life. That is not me. I have no schedule. Um, you know, um, if if I happen to be on and you're around, like love having you in the chat, love talking to you, but I don't schedule anything. If I feel like doing a live stream and reaching out to you guys, if you're there, that's awesome. Normally, there's at least a couple. Like, I'll do a live stream and just talk to like two people if they're interested in, having a conversation. Like, I like those live streams. You get to know people and that's why I do live streams is to connect to you guys. So um, again, I don't really have any sort of schedule or plan. Um, and that's pretty much the way I want to live the rest of my life. Like I don't want any kind of schedule other than having to go every couple months to renew my visa. Neil said, great looking forward to watching your vids. You're really down to earth and a great, interesting watch. Man, I appreciate you, Neil. I'd try. I mean, well, I take that back. I don't try. I just be me. And like I said earlier, like if you are always genuinely yourself, like you're going to naturally attract the people that are supposed to be in your life, like the people that are going to get you. And that's what this is all about for me is I enjoy making videos and I enjoy connecting to people. And genuine 100%. Absolutely. Cherry. Hello, Ray and everybody. Hey, Cherry. Your sister was here earlier. I don't know where she just popped in and then popped back out. Didn't I think you said hi and then just left. She's probably doing a live stream, looking at her phone with her big glasses on. If you guys ever get a chance to watch Isa's live stream, she's a hoot. Cherry also does live streams. I catch her every once in a while. My sister isn't Cherry. Isn't Isa your sister? Am I confused? Cherry, am I confused? Tell me I'm not confused. I was here I was here bragging about how I remember. Yes, I'm older than her. See, I was in here bragging earlier that like, when people talk to me, I remember them, and like I'm here trying to make genuine connections. So I don't want to look bad being wrong. Mercedes, okay, see you tomorrow if you have live stream. Bye for now. I'm preparing my duty tomorrow. Okay, Mercedes, appreciate you stopping by. And yeah, I might do a live stream like in the evening. Tomorrow I have to go to immigration. It's time for me to renew my visa. So during the day, I'll travel to Das Marinas and renew my immigration status, and then come back. And if I get bored, then you know I'll throw on live stream and talk to you guys for a while. So hopefully I see you then. Oh, am I buffering? What's going on? Or is it just on my phone? I don't know. You guys tell me. You guys tell me if the video is still coming through, because I'm just getting a circle on my phone here. I don't know if I'm having connection issues or something. Naomi said LOL pretty random, but I sneaked in a little spicy page link at the end of my uni assignments. Hope the teacher don't notice. I don't believe that, Naomi. I believe that you hope the teachers do notice. You like the attention. I know, Naomi. Neil, could you do a video on getting a retirement visa? Absolutely, Neil, because that is actually one of my very next videos. Um, Within the next two, I'm planning on doing a video that's like everything visa related, like the SRV visa, uh, you know, marriage visa, like all the visas is definitely going to be uh, one of my next videos. Uh, awesome. Neil says thumbs up. Cherry said, "How long before you need to renew again your visa?" Right? Tomorrow. Tomorrow, Cherry. Um, it's let me see if I can hold on. Give me just a second. Let me restart my phone. Yeah, because I went to the U.S. and and I just got back. Um, it's been almost a month ago. So because I left and then came back, I've got to renew, like start the visa process like all over again. Um, I still I don't know. I'm gonna find out tomorrow. Like, I've got my ACR card already, and it's good for a year. And so even though I left, I don't know if my ACR card is still good or if like I've got to start that process again. Not sure about that, but yeah, you know I just got back uh, to the Philippines about a month ago, so I've got to go. I think I got back like on the 8th. It's either the 8th or the 9th of last month. So, I probably still have another day or two, but I plan on going to get it taken care of tomorrow. Naomi said, I know, I do hope they notice just in case they accidentally click on it. And it's just a whole album of my pics. Anyway, LOL. Yeah, I know, Naomi. But you trying to get your professors to give you a good grade because of sexy pics. But that's not the way to do it, Naomi. You need to study. You need to study and learn that stuff, get good grades, and earn your degree. Become successful. Be my little successful stalker. Is that why you stalk me, Naomi? Because like you're used to all these older men like giving you all this attention and uh and so you take it out on me because I'm not giving you the same amount of attention. Oh my goodness. It's a weird relationship here, Naomi. Marcia, Ray, it is good to keep up with all renewal of documents. And this goes for everyone too. Where I need to retire, I have to be there at least 6 months out of the year to keep my documents active. Yeah, there's a lot of countries like that you have to be uh, in the country more than uh, like within a certain time period. Naomi said, "I wonder if you'd be into DDIG. I don't know what DDIG is, but probably not. Probably not into it, Naomi. I'm just a simple guy." Um, I have no idea. I have no idea what that is. Put this. Marge saying bye bye, everyone. See you later. Back to work I go. I hope that you have a good day at work, and I hope you enjoy it. Like I it sucks having to work. Like I'm glad I'm through with all that, and I don't envy you, Marcia, but I do wish the best for you, and hope that your day goes smooth and you have a reason to smile at some point today. Look for it. I want you to look for that reason to smile today and uh, think about me and say, "Yep, Ray told me to look out for this happy moment that was going to happen to me today, and here it is." Because it'll happen. It'll happen, Marcia. Like everybody has good and bad things that happen to them every day, and the key to having a happy life is to always be on the lookout for those good things and appreciate them when they happen. So, oh, what happened? Well, I don't know. Where are we at on viewers? Naomi, always thinking about you. Anyway, baby, you're so hot, it's crazy. Okay, Naomi. Happy life, no wife. I hear you, Neil. Yeah, and Neil, when you come over here, like I on like I mean, you can do whatever makes you happy, but when people are retired, like when single men, it always seems like, um, and I was no different, but men are so in a rush to like find a Filipina girlfriend and all of that before they even get over here. And I'm telling you right now, if doing it all over again, like I would stay single. Um, Not because there's anything like Filipinas are great, like women in general are great, but when you're coming to a new country, there's something to be said about like experiencing the country on your own and um, kind of learning to because like we're grown men, like we've learned lessons in life by making mistakes and learning from them. And when you have someone in your life that's always kind of guiding you around when you get over here, and it's like, you need to do this and need to do that and don't do this. And it kind of takes away from that experience. So, like, I would suggest coming over here and like uh, getting accustomed to the Philippines and absorbing the Philippines and who you are in the Philippines before you deal with having a relationship with another person. Like, I think it's just my opinion personally that it's more important to have a relationship with the Philippines first and then learn who you are in the Philippines. And then you'll be able to relate to other people as that new person you are in the Philippines, if any of that makes sense. Okay. Marcia said, I always have fun at work for 18 years, always with smile and dance, positive vibes, and giving that smile back to the jealous spirits. Absolutely, Marcia. Positivity is my main gospel. Uh, Reminder to stay connect with each other channel as we support, encourage, advise. Yep. Support each other's channel. Uh, Neil absolutely staying single. Yeah, I mean, that's I don't have a problem with that whole mentality. You know, I don't think people say staying single for any kind of negative reason, like, oh, women, blah blah blah. Like, no, that's not the reason why I advocate being single. And it's not a forever thing. It's like, I love women. Women are awesome. Um, Women bring joy to my life, but I have, I believe it's important to, you know, be fully connected to yourself before you can, fully connect to another person. And moving to the Philippines, like, changes, who you are as a person. Um, Whether it's intentional or not. Like, you're a different person in the Philippines than you are wherever you're living right now. Like, Naomi, the way you drop off the phone. I don't know what I did. I did something with my phone. Oh yeah, that's why they call me UH. I'm You know what stands for, Naomi? Unintentionally hot. That's me. I am I am unintentionally hot. Just putting my glasses on, taking my glasses off, putting my phone down. Yeah, this is just me sitting here putting on and taking on off my glasses is apparently like Naomi's OnlyFans channel. That's hilarious. Let's see. But like I said earlier, it is, it is all in good fun. Like I try not to take too much stuff seriously. Like life's too short for, um, you know, being too serious. You got to have fun. You have to enjoy your life. Like if if whatever you're doing right now, if you're not enjoying your life, if you're not truly happy, stop doing whatever it is you're doing. Like do something else. Neil said, uh, I have one major issue regarding the Philippines. That's importing my dog. Yeah, like I'm sure that it's, there's probably some, hoops to jump through with that. And, uh, but you can do it. Like, uh, if you need me to do some research for you, like I will. Um, but I'm sure, quick search, you can figure it out. Like, uh, it may be a hassle, but like if your dog's important to you, then the hassle's worth it. If that's the only thing that you know ends up being a negative, that's not too bad. And then Naomi. So tell me when you check out those movies I recommended. You totally love those scenes. Yeah. Okay, Naomi. Bill, I wouldn't mind going to Philippines to see it. Really not looking for a wife, and I'm okay with it. There's nothing wrong with that, Bill. Um, you know, uh, like I said, I think it's great just to come to the Philippines and you know, uh, I don't know, kind of get in touch with yourself. You know, who you are, and you know, just enjoy being stress free. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying women are, bring stress into your life. Maybe a little, but I think you should like get to the point of getting rid of all the old stress in your life before adding any potential new stress. Like, I ain't gonna lie, women can be stressful, but the right woman is worth it. You know, it's kind of like, bringing your dog to the Philippines might be an ordeal, might be stressful, but your dog's worth it. And women can be stressful, but they can also be worth it. But there's nothing wrong with, you know, shedding all the old stress first, is all I'm saying. Nope, no new comment. Caught up with the comments, guys. I don't know what to talk about now. Talked about life, love, liquor. Um, and just constant philosophy, unintentional hotness. Neil said, "Great watch. Things to do. Catch you again." Man, Neil, I appreciate you coming by. I look forward to interacting with you in future live streams. That's why I do it. Like people that watch my videos, come in, tell me what's going on in their lives. I like keeping up with them. So, man, get your stuff done today. And again, and like I said, told who was that, Marcia? Like, find something to make you smile today. Look for it. Look for something. It'll be there. And have a great day. Any questions? I'll ask you. And I will, even if I don't know the answer, Neil, I will find the answer. Bill says, I would want a loyal, trustworthy mountain woman. If any, I don't care for women from the cities. They don't have the same goals. Well, yeah, and that's I mean that's true for anybody. Like if I mean, let's be real here, Bill. If every man in the world wanted the exact same woman, yeah, we'd kill each other. So it's good that men have different preferences. Like you hear these YouTubers that talk about, oh no, you don't want a city girl, you only want a province girl. Well, yeah, that's true if that's what you like, but every man doesn't have the same taste in women. Like, there's women that like some men view as, oh, that woman is high maintenance, where another man, might appreciate that, she spends a lot of effort, with her appearance and makeup, and like that's attractive to that man. So he appreciates that, and doesn't mind that she spends money on those things because he appreciates them. And other men like appreciate a woman that's simple and more hardworking and not worried about their fingernails or whatever. And it's all a matter of preference. I mean, like I said, if all men liked exactly the same kind of woman, then yeah, this world would be a very weird place. Probably very violent too, I think. What do we got here? Naomi, you're gonna do more shower vlogs. I just did the one video where I was pouring a bucket of water over my head, and it was very PG. So, no, this is. It might be time to turn this light out. What do you think? I got this light on, and it's kind of shining in my eyes. Hold on. How do you? There we go. That that light was shining in my eyes, and it was kind of blinding me. Starting to see spots. So I figure it's time to. Yeah, where are we at? We're down to. I have been on here for a while, and I only got 15 likes. Have you guys been hitting the like bucket? I know Naomi is. Naomi is always spamming the hearts, but I don't know if you other people are hitting the like button or not. Um, I need to put that down. Yeah, this is not a like I'm sitting there looking at this video. This is not a good look for me. Like laying back like that makes it's just a bad angle. uh, didn't close the window today. Oh baby, I missed the hottest highlight of the live. Yeah, well, see, Naomi, it's not raining right now. There's like a nice cool breeze coming in the window. I don't want to shut the window. I I like I would shut the window if like it was raining or if it's super windy because when it's windy, the the window rattles and Bill says that's the first thing I do before I even chat. What's the first thing you do before you chat? What did I miss, Bill? You were because it might be something that I was saying that oh, thumbs up, give me a like. Oh, I appreciate that, Bill. Yeah, yeah, I'm just joking. Like you know, I'm never gonna. I never wanted to sound like I'm begging for likes. Like I figure if people, if I say something that someone likes, that they'll just naturally hit the like button. That's you know, if uh, if I want likes, then I need to do something that's likable. But I don't know what was going on. So Bill's still here. Like I can't, I uh, I always see like whenever I finish a live stream and I look at like the analytics, and it'll show times as like, you know, your highest numbers, and like there'll be times where I see like I had like 20 people viewing my live stream, but I never see that. Like you know, uh, I never see like 20 people on at the same time. Although, it says that it happens. I just, I watch and never see. LOL, it's weird because my uni doesn't allow phones, so I got to hide it in my home. Wouldn't want my mom to catch on to my older BFs. And Naomi, like, your mom's just looking out for you. You should always listen to your mom. Like, I don't like, I don't judge anybody. Um, but I would never, uh, and there's no offense, Naomi, but I'd never have a girlfriend as young as you are. Like I would feel weird. Like any girl that's younger than my nieces, it's too young for me. I'd just feel weird. It's uh, but that's like I was saying about everybody has their own preferences. Like I don't judge you because you like older guys. I don't expect anybody young me to judge me because I don't like you know really young women. They're just not. Um, I don't get me wrong. I don't like old women either. Um, I don't know. I'm weird about women. I've got my like for one thing, like I don't like. Uh, that's gonna sound weird, but I don't like really beautiful women, like supermodel type women, like not attractive to me. Um, they have to have. Um I don't know how to describe it other than cuteness. Like I like cute women. Like cute women are attractive to me. Like the voluptuous women, bombshells. You know, they're all right, but not for me. Um, it's kind of like you know, when you see a beautiful piece of art, you appreciate it for its beauty, but that doesn't mean I want to take it home and hang it on the wall. You know what I'm saying? Um, art and women are subjective. All right. Okay. We're kind of running out of comments. And we are, oh man. Okay, so we're probably over 137 minutes. That's like over 2 hours. I'm over 2 hours now. Kind of running out of things to talk about. So I think that it's probably a good time to end this live stream. I appreciate everybody that's still here. I appreciate everybody that hit the like and left a comment and interacted with me. You guys mean the world to me. And until our next live stream, who dat? I love you all.